top 8, and now we see the two of them seated here in front of us, ready for top 8.
And I just absolutely cannot wait to see it. ZD striking a chord here at home, taking out Vinny G. You know, obviously a little bit.
It hurts.
It hurts a little bit. Hurts a little bit. But excited to see how the Fox can do. Ness, an interesting matchup, and like you pointed out, you said yourself, not a single player in this matchup. There are no repeat matches. Everyone is playing a new opponent coming into the finals here, and there's no better way to do it. We love to see those grudge matches, but you have to earn it. You have to play someone you have not played, learn the matchup, learn the data on the spot, get your rematch.
Yeah, and it's been kind of fascinating. We talked about the run ZD's been on, but GACKT taking a tour of Florida. We see him beat Gabriel, Central Florida. We saw him beat Rydia. He beat Tampa. We saw him beat Uncivil. He beat Southwest Florida. And now with a chance to take a shot at MDVA, their own ZD. We see him here in front of us here. Currently, number 2 in the region, and all of these roles in front of him. This is a return to form, a tour de force for ZD, who during that first season of the PGR was on a run that I didn't predict. I don't think a lot of people besides himself. He bet on himself the entire way through. And this is a chance, obviously not with PGR stakes on the line here, but to build momentum going forward into the next PGR event.
And then GACKT, honestly, like you said, the tour of Florida complete, now moving up to the north, trying to conquer all of the East Coast as he goes. Amazing placings all through. Just this. The craziest thing is he's played every style. He played Rydia holding forward, going in. He was able to, he didn't slow Rydia down. He matched the pace. 3-1. He's been playing amazing all the way through.
Yeah, hasn't really been challenged this entire tournament either. 3-1 over Rydia, 3-0 over Goblin, 3-0 over Uncivil. Kind of walked away with this route into top 8. One of the few people besides Sam Silver who's actually in his proper point for seeding this weird tournament so far, too.
And like you said here, you can see on the stats there, the first time they've played. As we've said, everyone is playing a fresh opponent coming in. We are coming into this squeaky clean, Broza.
Right, and we're going to be getting started for you guys very soon here. Not too much sure longer how before long we hit that start button for you guys and kick off this top 8. But I know I am damn sure looking forward to it.
Oh, I can't wait. This is all I've been waiting for all weekend. Finally getting to see the climax of the whole tournament. All 8 players have battled their way through, earned their stripes, and we are finally here. And such a good representation of all the different regions, all the different places in Florida, with Japan in the top 8.
We see the thumbs up, we see the elbows. It is time to get into it, guys. Get hype. This is Smash Ultimate Top 8.
Here we go. Gonna start it straight off. So where are we going? We're going to FD first. Actually, very interesting to see as the first game. Obviously, as you know, Pokemon Stadium is the home field when it comes to most matchups, but
yeah, we opt for the no platforms here, and I'm really interested to see how we see ZD move around, especially when he's got GACKT in the corner. That's really how he's made a lot of his money this weekend. Pushing forward with the dash attacks, pushing forward with fair extensions, especially on FD, right, where he gets just that little bit of extra damage each time.
And GACKT trying to show you early how he made his money this weekend. That PK Thunder, he has been incredible when it comes to the angles, bringing himself back to the stage, and just getting the KOs with it, just racking it up.
Look at Ness getting pretty close to that chance to get the tried and true. Doesn't quite even make it to the yo-yo imp there.
So back to center stage. We're going to go right into the mix-up. Up tilt twice, no conversion quite afterwards. And just looking for that weak nair, just fishing for that kill confirm.
With the dash attack, no, he's not going to be able to get the grab. The SDI from ZD too good on the PK Fire.
Still not there. Okay, the preemptive anti-air goes for the PK Fire. A little bit misspaced, but now we're off the stage.
And you look at those short hops from ZD, you know he wants that up smash so bad. There's the shine. Yes, sir. That's going to be a stock.
I thought Melee Top 8 was over. He's just going to run off and clip him. Okay.
Ness is Ness, man. It's been the same for about 20 years now. You could still get that character so easily. But speaking of gimping, this is going to be hard. You got to deal with that just a couple percent at a time.
Oh, and just getting clubbed by it. Just little by little, nickel and dime. Finally makes it back with the neutral air. Puts him off the stage on the other side.
Nice nair there. Oh, but he gets on the wrong side.
Still good, though. Going with the pressure with the down B. Not going to get there. Nair out of shield. The safe pressure from ZD. Just avoiding all of these. Just navigating everything.
Good wait there. Recognizing that's kind of like that check, right? Is GACKT going to be teching this? Is ZD wisely waiting before we're letting that jab rip?
And the roll on. Okay, so the option is set. The up B and goes for a huge roll read. Just trying to close this. Getting a little desperate for the closeout of the stock there.
Oop, that's going to be it here. Yes, sir. That falling up air into the grab. Such an easy conversion for Nesses.
Yeah, Fox in the top 10 lightest characters in the game. So once you're above 130, it's kind of just over if he gets his hands on you.
GACKT's got to be careful here.
Oh, side B goes to the ledge. A little bit of jitters out. At least he got it out. No punish there.
Yeah, I feel like that's probably a reverse laser. Doesn't quite get it out.
GACKT though gets him off the stage. Now we're into ledge trapping. It's hard to stop Ness though with that PK Thunder curled into the stage. But the anti-air immediately Fox with the flash kick there.
So the dare on the shield. Both players just playing so carefully around on this last stock. You want to establish this set lead early. Get that stage advantage. This is going to be a long set potentially.
And just trying to poke with the down tilt. Not getting anything there. Still just pretty honest footsies here. Nice nair. Wins the neutral. How far can he push it? Up tilt.
We're seeing it go further and further here. That was a good extension there. Whoa, okay then, ZD.
All right, he's a cool guy. That's pretty sick. Nice parries and the anti-airs. A good angle to make it back. Oh, GACKT!
And just understood what he was looking for that entire time. Those last 30 seconds were all ZD. Every time GACKT tried to come down to the button, whether it would come down empty, either ZD had the parry ready or just had the combo extender right there in front of him the entire time.
Absolutely, and that is the greatest strength of FD there. FD's a lot like life, man. There's no platforms. You gotta deal with what comes from above. But really nice anti-airing though, the parries on point, the conversion game, and then just a huge read to close it out. Everything you want to see from ZD, but GACKT taking a nice little look at this stage list, trying to decide where we want to go for the second game here.
Yeah, deep in thought right now. Looking over this, trying to figure out what will be the best way to stem the tide. How is he going to get this Fox out of his face?
Okay, so it looks like we've decided. Definitely we're going to want to see a little bit more Okay, here we go. We're going to take Star Fox home. Going straight to Lilat here.
Yeah, see if that home field advantage has any impact on him whatsoever. What's interesting here is you do sometimes see some Foxes, kind of the illusion will go into the stage a little bit, which may cause some problems. I don't know if that's necessarily what he's looking for, but it's something to keep an eye on in the corners.
The slanted ledges work really, really well too with Ness. Also, having all of the angles, having all of the lower platforms, doing that double jump PK fire off of the platform, you have so many more angles of attack for it. So it's a really nice pick for that at least.
Yeah, you can't see Fox come in on the kitty corner if you've got that PK fire in place. There's a down tilt into the immediate grab.
Gonna go for the ledge trap there. I really love the way he uses the PK Thunder there, but gets out unscathed. ZD finally signs of life, gets the up air string, and the pressure's on.
The parry and the fair drop down immediately.
Oh no, and hit him with the got him GGs. Oh, just the Ness down smash covers all the options there, and Fox having a pretty linear recovery there. It's just almost impossible to get around that yo-yo. The angles have to be on point.
And this was something he was talking to me about before this set started. He was a little bit concerned about the yo-yo situation in the ledge.
And again, there's the anti-air game from ZD, just running under, ready to parry anything. Nice check chase.
I promise you, Fox's fair is in probably the best place it's ever been in the game, and ZD is the master of it right now. All weekend long, we've seen him do drag down fairs, whether it's off stage or on stage, into tech chase situations, and it has just been phenomenal.
Okay, and he just perfectly navigates. He knows what's coming. As soon as he sees GACKT release the ledge, he dashes backwards, sees the fair. Perfect response. ZD is looking on fire right now.
Yeah, and answers back almost immediately. That was an early stock from GACKT, but ZD was able to bring it back almost instantaneously.
Okay, early side B, very nice. Light punish there.
Yeah, taps the shield, just pushes it back in the corner.
Okay, and opts for the up throw for the conversion. Doesn't get much after. Nice reflector, but the answer from GACKT just, he knows ahead of time.
Good nair there into the down tilt. Continued damage here.
Still trying to put it down. Just floats down. Nice block from ZD on the nair. Just patience, patience. Is starting to get a feel for the tempo of the offense from GACKT. The parries are really on point. Is not getting hit by any of these nairs out of shields. Looking really good.
Watch out for the PK flash. Comes down with the air dodge.
GACKT going with the tricky stuff though. You have to roll away, roll. Yeah, very nice. And the perfect counterplay. He knows.
Good up smash here. We're looking at a dead even game. ZD, those nairs suddenly become a lot more deadly now.
Oh, and he just calls it out. The home run contest sends him out, and one stock ahead now for GACKT.
The Shanghai Dragons, they're looking for a batter next season, and GACKT is up to the plate.
All right, not quite gonna get there. Like the neutral air, just fishing for the kill move now. ZD trying to get a little ahead of himself.
There we go, full hop nair there. A little bit of damage, get the stage control. But once again, GACKT with those angles on the PK fire. You're right, brother, that is looking rough.
Yeah, especially, like I said, with the 3 platforms, just gives him so many angles of attack. That double jump cancel PK fire is one of the best answers on this stage.
And that's going to be it. Yes. Oh. A 2 stock there from GACKT on the home field of the Star Fox.
It's looking good. I really like the counter pick there. Does a great job using the down smash to cover a lot of the recoveries. Like we said, Fox's recovery a little exploitable there. He can come back from miles away. It's just a very predictable path, right?
Right.
And so far, ZD's done a good job. ZD's one of the only players that I've seen that hasn't been caught by those PK Thunder traps. When he goes for the PK Thunder, when he's standing at the ledge and he comes around, just so many players have fallen into that trap. ZD is putting himself in great positions to not even have to deal with that. Let's see what we get for the stage pick, though. We're discussing pick and ban.
Yep. Smash crosses language barriers, man. It's really good to see.
Hey, just point. It's no big deal. So, a lot of that worked out really well. I'm actually a little surprised it wasn't banned. Where potentially do you think he banned for Fox?
That's kind of an interesting one, right? Because there's a couple of different ways you can play, and we've seen this breakneck speed from ZD so far. Sorry, sounds like some interference in the arena. But there's been so this breakneck speed from ZD, right, where you can do that across both big stages and small stages, so it really doesn't seem like there'd be too much of a situation change. I'm thinking maybe Town and City would be pretty good, just because the way he's able to pressure in the corner and the distance from the ledge at that point. Yeah, there it is, too.
Okay, good call. That's why they paid the big bucks, Doc. So here we go. Game 3 here, one apiece. ZD starting off early with the grab, down tilt into the drag down fair, like you said, is just working it.
ZD's so good at that, and it's honestly probably where I think a lot of the Fox meta is going soon. Just those mid-percent drag downs is such a great combo extension, because you can either follow up with a dash attack afterwards, or if your opponents can catch him sleeping at the wheel a little bit, that's an instant jab lock into a down smash too.
Absolutely. So goes on run up shot. He's in his bag right now, dude. He's just pulling everything out.
I mean, there's invincibility on the startup of it as well. Not quite as obviously good as its melee counterpart. But it's not exactly the worst idea, right?
Yeah, absolutely not. So he does lose stage control, but immediately gains it back with a quick short hop over. Just trying to put this pressure on. Just about kill percent for Ness, depending on the touch. Just looking for the weak hit in air. You can see him doing backwards, trying to fade in.
Yeah, and ZD has to be a little bit careful where he's putting some of these aerials, right? Because Ness being the smaller frame that he is, you have to get that back air so close to the ground. And sometimes you just get caught in a landing animation and no hitbox comes out.
Just a strong hit in air. Just running him down. Does not care about stage control at that point. Just pushes forward. Finally, the Nair out of shield works out for GACKT.
I'm feeling a raw up smash coming, Proxy. I don't know why.
I feel like that.
Not even a raw one, just the setup. Okay.
Yeah, still works out. I mean, up smash is a pretty safe bet here from Fox at that percentage. So 0% now for GACKT. We're resetting neutral.
I like the jump away there from ZD. He saw the side magnet and just dipped out. He knew something was coming and did not want anything to do with it.
And another great piece of recognition there. Goes for the drag down fair, but recognizes it's not going to get to the ground. Immediately buffers jab. Just converts.
ZD has gotten to the ground now, finally. Took a chunk of damage along the way.
Perfect punish on the up smash. Ness with the side magnet pressure. ZD just gets out of town. Very smart.
Yeah, wants nothing to do with it. It's one of those things, right? Because Ness can mix you up pretty hard using that side magnet, depending on which way he decides to face you. And just getting out of there, like removing yourself from the situation is really smart on ZD's part.
Yeah, the stock is going to go, but aside with that, too, it's all about the timing. Because if ZD is facing away from Ness when he's trying to do those side magnet shenanigans, he actually has a pretty decent chance to be able to trade with something like an up tilt. If he's facing him, he can buffer the up smash. It's a lot of good options. It's just, it's better to reset, I would say. I like the
just
adjustment.
A few percent away from that up smash killing now. ZD feeling pretty good about this lead at the moment.
Up there it is again.
There it is.
As soon as he sees that side magnet, the preemptive anti-air, so smart.
That drag down fair, so good. Because it's just another layer to the Fox tech chase of those percents, right?
Yeah,
because you see, whereas Light will use Nair and down air to set up into those tech situations, ZD using that drag down and that added element, right, where if you don't tech, it's an immediate death. And even when you do tech, he still has an answer for it because Fox just so fast.
GACKT is threatening the kill with the PK Thunder right now, but ZD is not falling for it here. 86%. The yo-yo, he makes it. What an angle.
The needle. Whoa.
That was a close one. That was low-key, very close to just being dead. The back air almost connecting.
ZD thinking about how he wants to get back to center. Once again, yeah, you can kind of ride that lip up and avoid it. You see ZD doing that to perfection.
Still trying to put the pressure on the side magnet. Just trying to delay. Nice. Okay, ZD trying to put the pressure on. Just a couple touches away. The heal, but doesn't matter. Off throw immediately.
There's that frame 2 jab coming out with an extra 10% or so each time.
And that's the most tense situation. And again, the dash forward, dash back, just waits, sees anything. It doesn't matter what he sees. If he sees Ness do anything that's not just fall, dash back, dash away, immediately buffers that up smash. Perfect anti-air.
Yeah, I mean, you started calling that out game one where GACKT tends to push those buttons from the ledge, and it's not super surprising, right? Like, it's a pretty good approach out of the corner for Ness, but, I mean, ZD just all over that right now.
Yeah,
and
listen.
This is just a rare sight in 2020. ZD back in form, really.
Yeah, I mean, if I had Ness fair, I would do Ness fair off the ledge every time, too.
I mean, you have Samus fair. You do have Samus fair off the ledge every time.
That's true. That's true. You're right, okay? You're right.
But this is now 3 stocks away, 1 game away from putting itself in winners finals of CEO Dreamland 2020.
PS2 is going to be the stage, so here we go. Going back to the home field. Immediately, GACKT goes for a little bit extra credit on the confirm instead of just going straight into the grab.
That's our first time seeing this stage this entire set, too. Normally the starter, now a counter pick for GACKT.
Absolutely. I mean, I think Fox thrives here. And Ness does well, obviously, as well. Again, the angles of attack with the PK Thunder with the double jump cancel.
Nice air dodge down from GACKT. Still not enough to quite get out of this pressure. ZD just all over him.
Oh, my God.
What a conversion.
Okay, dash attack straight into the fair.
And that's the thing, right? In certain situations, he drags it down and gets those initial hitboxes of it. And then in those where he just gets that extra extension, that full damage.
So trying to put it down, just naring in place. You know what he wants. It's no secret. It's just what are you going to do about it, GACKT?
Especially with ZD only at 31%. GACKT in real danger of losing this stock early.
Just leaning on this cross-up nair. The back air puts him way off stage, 150% now. Great angle to make it back to the ledge. And the back air immediately reads the PK fire.
And once again, right, jumping from ledge. GACKT trying to find his way aerially back into center. And ZD just cut him off what seems like maybe the 5th or 6th time this set.
Just doing an amazing job of being ahead of the adaptation. He's still coming off the ledge with options, but this time reads the PK fire, immediately does that neutral jump. It's just right there for it. But now the edge guard's on GACKT.
See the side magnet finally connecting to something there, but not able to convert that into a stock. Now ZD resets back. It's been so hard to get neutral wins on ZD. He's too fast right now.
Oh, okay. Down smash not quite going to do it. PK cross. The angle gets a trade, but that's not the trade you're looking for. Here we go, back into neutral. So far, ZD has had no problem dealing with the side magnet pressure.
Okay, 102 now on GACKT. See if he goes out for it. No, it doesn't chase. We've only seen him do that shine option once.
Oh, okay. Shimmies on him. And again, just rolls away. Gets away out of that down tilt. Trying to go for the down tilt to the grab. Just to get a little bit extra credit. But misses the tech chase.
Got there from GACKT. So close to that. You know how hard he's looked for that all weekend long. Not quite in position to punish the jump from the ledge this time.
All right, goes straight into the grab. And just delays that time. He's been going up for the chase early. This time he waits and reacts. Sees the button from GACKT.
That jab lock, man. There it is again. No, just the extension off the tech read.
Okay.
ZD all over GACKT right now.
For a clean 41%, just securing the lead here. ZD looking unstoppable right now. GACKT potentially on winner's bracket stock here. The spacing is insane. Did you see the dash back, bro? Oh my God.
We're chilling. We're chilling.
Not quite on the rising fair. ZD back, feet on the ground.
There's that up tilt trade again. God, ZD's so good with those parries.
GACKT has to make a miracle happen here. 113% needs the edge guard right now. And it clanks?
The initial hitbox of the Firefox, man, and that's it. Yes. ZD 3-1 over GACKT, and we see ZD back in winners finals.
This is the first player in the tournament that has played GACKT that GACKT has not looked incredibly prepared for.
Right.